Real Talk News interviewing Devin Townsend, a junior JOMC student here at North Carolina A&T. Podcasts are the new wave in the creative world, and Devin has created his very own called The 411. Let's see what they talk about. So what inspires you to create your podcast?
I had already had the idea that I wanted to do something like this. I've always wanted to talk. So I can't obviously just hop into radio. So I was just like, well, let me just take matters into my own hands and start a podcast. I had seen other people do it, but I wasn't ready to do it for myself up until probably this past summer. My friends have been saying you need to do it, you need to do it. But I didn't want to say anything until I knew for sure that I was going to do it. Because once you put it out there, you can't take it back. So I started it this past August, first season. And then I take that back. I was trying to, the origin of the show for the 411 was Mary J. Blige's album. I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Her debut album was called What's the 411?
Right.
And I think it was June 28th is when it came out, in 96 or something. So I was coming up on June, so I was like, well, let me just coincide it with that, it'd be my debut, So I started in late June, and then I ended it in the beginning of September because school started, so I couldn't balance doing two jobs and doing podcasts and doing school. All this other stuff.
Right.
So I just stopped taping mid-September, and then I'm back for season 2. I just started my season 2 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so how many episodes were in your first season?
I think I did 8 because I felt
Okay.
you got to keep it short.
I think
People
that's a
aren't
great
gonna
number.
do too many.
Right.
I guess. So I was 7 is not too many, not too much. I'm gonna try to keep the same thing with this one. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it to the point, and then
Right.
everybody go on, and then they want more, for the next one.
Right. So how long on average is each podcast?
Ooh. See, it depends because it really depends on the guests. Because
Okay.
sometimes you can have guests who normally I'll have 2 to 3. So sometimes I have guests and it can go on for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like to make things an hour. Like I said, I like to keep it short, sweet, to the point. You know how some people, their attention spans can be, short.
Right.
So I like my podcast to usually be about 30 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Now the first episode was the season premiere last week, so it went on for an hour. But it really, like I said, it depends on who you have. Sometimes it can be so good, the conversation can be so good that it be an hour.
Right.
Or the conversation can be good enough to where you can just cut it at 30 minutes.
Right.
So it just depends on who I have.
So I know you mentioned that your friends were kind of encouraging you to do the podcast. Was that the final confirmation that you needed, or what was that final push where you were like, okay, I'm about to start it?
I didn't want to be the guy who had the idea to do something and then not follow through on it.
Oh, that's good.
So people had, my friends had known that I had wanted to do it, but it was all a matter of me giving the confirmation, but me giving myself a day of, okay, so this is when we're going to do it. I have to, buy the equipment, do this, do that, and once I buy the equipment and all this stuff, put it together, figure out what I'm doing, then I'll put out, when I want to do my podcast.
Right.
But they really encouraged me to, have a platform, because I had already done this DTV live thing. That's my alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
This DTV live thing on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know anything about podcasting then. But now that I have my own platform, they really was just you should do it, you should do this, you should do that. And I was really timid, honestly. But in order for you to get yourself ahead, you gotta invest in yourself. I hear that so many times.
Right.
So I was just let me invest in myself, let me try something different. And I think it's paid off. People are really saying that I'm doing a really good job. I feel like it's just the beginning. I really feel like I haven't even started anything.
Right.
I just feel like it's just a step.
Right.
But that's a whole nother story in itself.
So you mentioned investing in yourself and also having to get the equipment. So what type of equipment did you have to get started?
I had to get my microphones.
What type of mic do you have?
Don't let me lie. I don't know right now. I really don't even know.
How much did it cost? Do you know?
Okay, cost wise, I went on Amazon. It was like between $30 and $40.
Okay.
Then I had to get. Oh, I forgot what it's called. It's a red box. I can't think of it, people. You just gonna have to forgive me. But either way, it's like a box that you use to have the mics and their cords go into that box. Go into the box, and then there's a cord that connects to my laptop. I can't think of it, what it's called for the life of me.
I know what you're talking about,
And I can't put my. I can.
either.
I think it starts with an A, but don't give me the line. But anyway, I got that at Guitar Hero, not Guitar Hero. What's the guitar
The
store?
guitar store, yeah.
It's, Guitar Center. That's what it is. I went to Guitar Center to get because if you go online, like on YouTube, they'll tell you what are the things that you need in order to do a podcast.
Gotcha.
So this particular thing, I was just like, well, I don't want to go through Amazon. I don't want to go through no low rate, second off-brand thing. I gotta go for the straight, the real deal, really.
Right.
So that was like $140, $150 maybe. And then the cords were like $10, $15. It probably altogether was like about $300, between $300 and $400.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how much it really costs.
All right. So, what are your personal top 3 favorite podcasts? If you have 3.
I have mine. Mine is number 1, the 401 podcast, located on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. We're talking entertainment, social, cultural. I'm better than anybody you ever know.
Oh, period.
But
But you actually just jumped because I was going to ask you, where can we hear your podcast?
oh yeah, Apple Podcasts. I just got it on Spotify.
Okay, so Spotify and Apple Music.
Yeah, Apple. Yeah, well, no, it's Apple Podcasts. I think you may can do it on Apple Music, but I make sure I say
But it's
Apple
the podcast
Podcasts
app.
because you can do it on the app as well.
Right.
But I started off with Apple, and then I was getting people who were like, "Oh, well, I want you. I don't have an Apple," which I don't know why you don't have an Apple. But they smartphone. They have a smartphone, but they didn't have a Apple. So I made sure that this season I expanded to at least Spotify.
Right.
I may need to expand to like Google. I think it's Google Podcasts and other stations. But for right now, those are my two platforms for right now. So yeah.
Okay, and so how do you decide on each episode what you're going to talk about?
Oh, that's a great question. Because the first season, I really didn't know. I just went week by week and just decided. But I do have ideas of what I want to do. Like one of the episodes I want to do like a black love or a black marriage. And then the one I just did this past weekend was unapologetically gay and black. And then like last season, my highest rated show was like Man Cave and Girl Talk. So it really depends on who I'm talking to, what's going on at that time. Because a lot of times, entertainment or social, something can be going off 1 week.
Like current events.
Yeah, like a current event. Yeah, a current event can just take over that whole week. So then you have to talk about it on the show. But then there's some times where I'm like, you know what? I think it needs to be specific to some type of demographic.
Right.
And these shows that I've been doing, I guess I just come up with them through the people I talk to. Really, who you talk to can give you an idea of what you should be talking about. Like I'm in a group chat with my homegirls, and they'll talk about men all the time, like how sorry they are, or what their boyfriends are doing, or this, that, and the fourth. It just depends. It depends on what female is telling their story.
Right.
And then on the man side, I have men friends who are also telling me, what these women are doing, or how, they just crazy out here. So it just really depends. So then I'll just go based off, well, you know what, I'll do a man cave. So that way men can come on and talk about what's going on with women. Or I'll do a woman, a girl's talk, see what's really going on with, what they want to talk about. So it just depends on what I want to talk about. But it varies week by week.
Do you have guests every week or every show?
Yes, I have guests every week.
Okay.
Y'all are more than welcome to join.
Yes.
But
I have a lot to say.
y'all are more than welcome to join. But yeah, I try to have guests every week, whether it's 2 or 3 people, because I feel like the conversation is better when you have different people. Either like 2 or 3 at least.
Got you.
But yeah, I try to have different guests every week. I don't want to have the same guests. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my past guests, my future guests, but I don't want to have the same people on every week. I try to change it up.
Right.
So if you're interested,
conclusion of my interview. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
So whether you want to be a guest on the show or even if you just want to tune in and see what they're talking about this week, you can find the 411 on the Apple Podcast application as well as on Spotify. This is Kayla Diallo for Real Talk News.